I going to come and do this? Because I've got some savings and what have you, but I can't really afford 6 months with no income.
Well, then maybe it's not for you, if I'm brutally honest.
Hi guys, Chris Buckler here from Estate Agent Today. Now, I've been involved with the self-employed model for about 7 years now. So I'm delighted to have Rollo Miles with us, who runs AgentNHomes. Rollo, does this self-employed model actually work?
Yes, it does. I am the proof, and so are my 40 agents.
Okay, perfect. So I've heard loads of stories, including Keller Williams, right, EXP, that it doesn't really work. Agents just join and the grass isn't always greener, right? So why do you think it works?
Well, you're correct. The grass is not always greener, and it's about the type of person who joins us. We want agents who are experienced, who have an entrepreneurial spirit inside them, and who are prepared to work harder than they've ever worked before. And if that's the case, it will work, but it's not for everyone. You're correct.
Okay, fine. So if it's not for everyone, and we're about to, we're in COVID-2 right now, surely it's safer to stay on the high street where you're going to get redundancy pay, etc. So I guess it's safer to stay put, right?
If that's the type of person you are, stay in the high street. But if you want to earn between 70 and 90% of commission you generate, be in control of your life, your own destiny, then step out and join companies like ours. The basic in the high street that your redundancy is calculated on is so low that it's not worth the paper written on. And therefore, no. If you want to take the risk and work for yourself, you need to get out there, and joining companies like us is the future.
I hear that. Now, one thing people always say to me, Rollo, is, well, I could give away, 30% of my commission and keep the majority. But actually, I'm just going to go set up with, I can get a cheap Rightmove. I think they're throwing around some deals, Zoopla on the market, get a bit of a CRM and a nurture program, and away I go. Why would an agent need someone like AgentNHomes? Why would we need you?
Well, it's not just about Rightmove and Zoopla. And firstly, yeah, you can do that, but the costs are much higher than you think, because you're talking about offices, insurance, PRM, all sorts. And before you're between 6 and 10 grand a month. Joining a company like AgentNHomes is we give you everything you need to operate within 24 hours. And it's not just the portals, it's also the brand, the marketing, the pooled expertise, the team, the office, people like you to feed off, people like you to hang out with. And it's a collective approach we take. So yes, you're working for yourself, but you're working with people who are like you and who have the same dreams. Okay,
fine. Yeah, I hear that. Now, all sounds great, Rollo. I want to come work with you, right? Take 70%. Thank you. Sounds great. But I've got mortgages to pay, right? I've just had a newborn, so I'm looking at nursery fees and all sorts. How am I going to come and do this? Because I've got some savings and what have you, but I can't really afford 6 months with no income.
Well, then maybe it's not for you, if I'm brutally honest. First of all, agents know that our job is feast and famine. None of us can survive on the basic we got in the high street. So it's all about the commission you generate. And anyone who joins AgentNHomes, we sit down with you before and talk about what are your life expectations, what are your costs. And we don't ask you to prove you've got savings, but we make it really clear that you might not get a deal for 3 months and you might have zero income. And if you're the type of person who's thinking of this life change anyway, you're prepared, you've planned, I'm going to set up on my own, you've got your nest egg. And that's what entrepreneurs are all about. You take risks. And sometimes when it's hard out there is the best time to take a risk. And actually now is the time, because, will the high street support you? Or do you want to support yourself? And that's what we believe, is that you are in control of your destiny, and we give you the tools to take that to the next step.
Thank you, Rollo. And I guess it comes down to the mindset and being prepared to set up. And it's what I sometimes call the baked bean diet, right? There's no trips to Dubai. It literally live lean until you get that business to where you need to get it to for the end of the year. So no, I couldn't agree more. Someone once asked me this, and it was a curveball. So Rollo, I've got to ask you, of the other self-employed models out there, pick a couple that you think are pretty good.
Well, where we are, next to us, we've got Harding Green, the London Broker, and Keller William. And I'd say that most people who come to talk to us about joining us have spoken with one of those lot. And, you know, they're all great. We're all slightly different, but we're all slightly the same. And I think most of our agents all have the same spirit. They just want to be in control of their lives, but also have the reward for their hard work and all their clients they've been looking after all these years. So, you know, there's space out there for all of us. And the battle, and there's even space for the high streets and the discount agents, like the upfront fees. You know, why just have one way of working?
Perfect. Rollo, last question for me, and thank you so much for joining us. If you're watching this video right now and you're on the fence, or you think, I'm not sure which way to turn, what would you suggest to that agent watching?
Well, if you're sitting there thinking about what you want in life, and you want to take control, work when you want, how you want, do what you want, then you've got to step out of the ordinary and join a company like ours, and we will help you and work with you to actually, you know, make your dreams come true. I know it sounds cheesy, but we are a collective all working for one goal.
Thank you. That was my 5-minute timer. You've got the siren in the background again, like we had in the first take. Rollo, from everyone here at Estate Agent Today, thank you so much. We wish you the best of luck. Cheers now. Bye-bye.